Bottles Powerhouse. You're listening to Bottles Powerhouse. Bottles Powerhouse.
What up, everybody? This is Pato, and hey, it's been a while since I've done a Powerhouse episode, but hey, I've been busy. What can I say? As you know, I'm one of your friendly neighborhood foul-mouthed podcasters, which means I'm always working. I haven't been doing a lot of podcasting lately. I talk a lot of shit for a podcaster that hasn't been podcasting. That is kind of crazy. I like to blame K-Dog each and every opportunity I take because somehow, give me a second, I haven't figured it out. Somehow it's that motherfucker's fault. But yeah, we've been slacking on the Powerhouse. Yeah, I've been slacking on the Powerhouse. Cursory overload. That mofo's. We're waiting for him to get reacclimated with his new schedule and shit like that. But anyway, let me get comfortable here. What's this episode? Well, this episode is I'm back and I'm talking all that Shib. Yeah, lately I've been on a cryptocurrency binge. It's crazy. I talked to you guys in the last episode where I swore I was going to start doing this regularly and I didn't, but now I'm doing it. It's been a crazy wild ride. I stumbled into cryptocurrencies back in the day with Robinhood. I told you guys Dogecoin was the first crypto I ever bought. And when I first bought Dogecoin, I think I got like $2 worth of it and I got like 700 Dogecoin. So that should tell you I got in like when it was 0.002 something. At one point in time last year, I had almost 250,000 Dogecoin, and that was like under $600. So it was relatively cheap. I wish I had my 250,000 Doge right now, right? I'd be making bank. But nah, I fucked that one up. I paper handed it. So then in May, a magical opportunity came. A second chance to recreate the magic that happened with Dogecoin. I saw that with Shib, shiba-inu coin. If you haven't heard it, yeah, it started out as the Dogecoin killer, but I think that was more of a marketing ploy. And what I'm saying, if I'm saying anything, it's that I think a lot of us people that are holding on to Dogecoin and held Dogecoin and paper handed Dogecoin because of all of the FUD. In my defense, I was new to cryptocurrencies. I knew very little about it. And Dogecoin, I love Dogecoin, but let's be real. It was a coin that was created to mock Bitcoin. It was created as a joke. One of its founders or creators even went off on a rant denouncing cryptocurrencies and all that shit. So for a new investor in cryptocurrencies to hear that the creator of a certain coin is going all nuts and crazy, it's kind of like, dude doesn't believe in his own coin. Luckily the Doge army had a different idea, right? And then that magical day in January, everything popped and some of us took profits and paper handed our positions, and well, the rest is history, right? What I'm saying, though, is that Shiba-inu coin, I see it as a second opportunity to create that magic that happened back in January. Look, I started investing as much as I could because, like I said, I'm a hardworking individual. I have 2 jobs just to make ends meet, so I don't have I don't have all that money to be putting it away, but whatever I could put away between May and October, I put away. Then we had that magical burst that happened. This last couple weeks, Shiba-inu coin has been the talk of just about every motherfucking financial news outlet. It's flipped Doge several times. It's been number 9. I think it's number 11 right now. Let's check right now as I'm talking. That way, today is November 6th. and as I am speaking, and this thing is loading up, Shiba-inu coin is yeah, the little Shiba-inu coin is number 11. I mean, market cap of 31 billion. Dogecoin is number 9. I mean, so it's been going back and forth. I mean, and a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt has been like coming out, against Shib. It reminds me how a few short months ago, all that FUD was coming out against Doge too. I mean, especially like the Motley Fool. I mean, well, those fuckers have never been like down with crypto really, or at least not the ones the people are with. I mean, it's funny because I used to look up to those fuckers. I mean, I remember when the book Greed is Good came out. I mean, I was like, yeah, I read that book. I love that book, and I always figured that they would be the type of rebel people that would be down with something like Dogecoin, but it is what it is. I guess as you get older, I mean, the same thing happens, and I ain't cutting down, I ain't speaking religion here, but I've noticed a lot of the younger pastors who didn't like the ideas of the older pastors, eventually they become that they didn't like. Now, before I go into any religious rants, which I won't, I'm talking Shib here today. It's important. I mean, I want to get it out there. I'm not saying you should invest in it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying I invested in it, and since May, I've been telling people. I mean, there was people that no longer work with me, but I was talking to them about it, and it's funny. It's almost as bad as I became like an evangelist for Shib. Because eventually people start like, oh, there you go, talking all that Shib again, and right now, I mean, the whole world's talking Shib. I mean, it's one of the most talked about cryptocurrencies in the world. So I believe it has potential. I mean, and it's only 1 year old, and compared to Doge, it has different advantages. It has utilities that sadly Doge doesn't have. I mean, Doge is a fun coin. It's a meme. It's I love the Doge army, the Doge community, but Shiba army, come on. It's got Shiba Swap where you can get other coins, NFTs. I mean, it doesn't have an unlimited supply like Dogecoin. Eventually, that amount will start burning down, making each Shib. I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited. I'm just saying that each coin will eventually increase in value. So because there's less, I mean, obviously, supply, demand, and all that neat shit. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that we have the potential to create generational wealth with it. Is it going to happen overnight? Probably not. It took Dogecoin almost 9 years to get to where it's at. And a lot of it because most of us didn't know what cryptocurrencies were. I had no idea what a Dogecoin was in 2013. I had no idea. In fact, like I said, I didn't hear about Dogecoin till Robinhood introduced it. I mean, I remember I was looking at the cryptocurrencies there, and I think Bitcoin was like $800. But I didn't buy into it because I didn't know. I thought you had to buy the whole thing. I didn't know you could buy bits and pieces. Imagine if I would have bought a couple $100s of a $800 Bitcoin. How much money that would be right now? Let that sink in. Well, I didn't know that you could buy bits and pieces, but this Dogecoin thing was cheap, so that's how I got into it. But like I said, until 2019, Dogecoin was made in 2013 to make fun of Bitcoin. Now, the Shiba-inu coin was branded as the Dogecoin killer, but let's face it, even though it started as a meme coin, it's become more than a meme coin. It has utilities. It has an index swap where you can swap with other currencies. It has, I don't know, the way things are going, it's what do they call that? Shibarium, a blockchain that is being developed for the Shiba-inu coin. So there's a lot of things. Another thing that just made this crazy is that Dogecoin is always depending on Elon Musk. You see the the tweets on Twitter, I'm talking about cryptocurrency tweets, all the Doge army. Come on, Elon, tweet something about Dogecoin, always waiting for some celebrity to tweet something about fucking coin. In the meantime, the Shiba army has been busy at work doing all these things. I used to read tweets like, when people realize that Elon Musk is not supporting Shiba, they are going to withdraw from that. I'm like, I don't know if you know, motherfucker. A lot of us that invested in Shiba-inu are Dogecoin holders that knew that Elon Musk had nothing to do with Shiba-inu coin. In fact, when he flat out said, I do not own any, he put out that tweet that made Shiba Inu go down, and then it catapulted, and that's when all the sensational news and everything started. That was one of my proudest moments, when I realized that, whoa, Shiba Inu has been doing all this shit without the help of Elon Musk. I'm like, there's no Elon Musk. There's other celebrities that are coming around. You know what? And I love it. I mean, there's some singers, I like their music, Like I said, my taste in music is all the songs I like except for the ones that I don't. So, I mean, if you're listening to my playlist, I mean, we could go from AC/DC to Katy Perry to God knows what, what you'll find in Pato's playlist. But I don't know, maybe I should make that public. I don't know. No, that's my personal, little guilty pleasures. But anyway, what I'm saying is that Shiba Inu has accomplished a lot without somebody tweeting about it. It's like everything that they said they would accomplish, they've accomplished. And it's hard not to be behind a project like that. So yes, this podcast, I'm talking all that Shib. In fact, I'm going to be kicking off a series where I'm still talking Shib, basically. So, thank you for tuning in, listening. I hope you're all doing great. Oh, by the way, I went to see The Eternals yesterday. I'm not going to spoil it. It's a good movie. I guess I'm a little marveled out for now. So, I mean, they left cliffhangers there that I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll watch him, but I'm not like, oh God, I can't wait. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm in a point in time right now where, I don't know, I'm waiting for something. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm waiting for it. I'll tell you when I find it. Another thing, I'm not saying you should invest in Shiba Inu. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I mean, if you're not familiar how to trade on the swaps, which can be a little bit difficult, there's places where you can buy it with your debit card, like crypto.com, eToro, Webull, those are some of the ones I use. None of them are paying me to tell you. I'm just telling you because, I mean, all I'm saying is when I started telling people about Shiba Inu, you could get like 1 million coins for like $7. Right now, you probably have to spend like $70 to get 1 million coins. But what I'm saying is, back in the day with Dogecoin, it was like 200,000. Imagine if I would have kept my 200,000 Dogecoin when it hit 70 cents, that would have been like 140 G's. Right now, at the current price of Dogecoin, had I hodled my Dogecoin, that would still be like, like $50,000? Not bad, right? For a meme coin, and not bad for started as a meme coin has become, I dare I say, larger than life. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm very bullish on Shiba Inu. I have conviction that it's going to do great things. The big thing is, 18 months ago, somebody invested $8,000. 18 months ago, I didn't know about Shiba Inu. 18 months ago, somebody invested $8,000. Now, that $8,000 is 5.7 billion motherfucking dollars. Let that sink in. Now, I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. None of this is financial advice. So don't come after Pato because you bet the farm and lost it or whatever. Do your own research. Only invest that you're willing to lose. Other than that, you motherfuckers have a great day. I'm going to keep doing this series. I'm back. Welcome back to the Powerhouse. Sorry I've been gone for so long. So live each day like it's your last one because it very well could be. Now, what does that mean? It means different things for different people. For some people, it means going out there, hiking, doing exciting shit. For others, it's just Netflix and chill. For others, it's working. I don't know. It depends on what the fuck it is. Whatever floats your boat. You are the captain. Anyway, see you later, motherfuckers.